Here is my advocacy speech for why teachers should get rid of behavior charts in the classroom. When I first started working at a daycare, they had a behavior color chart, and the colors were green, yellow, and red. Green meant that the kids were having a good day and that they were having and showing good behaviors. Yellow meant that it was time for the child to slow down and think about their actions before it becomes too late and they get on red, which is the worst color that a student can get, and often consequences will follow. At first, I thought this was an excellent way for a teacher to gain control of their students in the classroom. However, over time, I saw the harmful side effects that this can have. The clip chart does not motivate students to change their behavior. It's publicly humiliating, and it paints the teacher as a person that wants to show themselves as the boss, not as someone who is looking out for their students' best interests. Behavior charts are part of an old age practice that needs to be thrown out the window. Criminologist John Braithwaite hypothesized that amongst criminals, shame works as a tool so that they will be able to feel remorse for their actions. However, we know that shame does not work with young students because they're still developing and discovering the world and cannot separate their behavior from themselves. For instance, if they see their color as themselves, so if they are having a red day or a bad day, they see themselves as a bad person, and vice versa. Their color depicts how they see themselves. And those children on lower colors begin to have a lower self-esteem. Behavior students show that if they don't comply with what their teacher is asking them, they'll be punished. And according to a PBS News article, David Martin's daughter was enrolled in a kindergarten class that used these charts. And she came home saying that she wanted to have her mouth taped shut so that she could avoid any slip-up that would cause her to move her clip down to a lower color. This even escalated to the point where she was coming home saying that she wanted to kill herself because of how bad she felt as a person being on low colors. These charts do not promote good behavior or promote a healthy self-esteem for these children. This drastic example from David Martin's daughter is how students begin to feel with a teacher that uses these. A teacher is supposed to be a trusted adult in their lives, someone that they are supposed to feel safe with. And students should not believe that their color depicts how their parents or their teacher feels about them. Clip charts also promote public shaming in the classroom. Students can obviously see when another student is off task and are forced to move their clip down in front of everyone. Why would we want to promote this practice? This is a gateway for bullying from other kids. So I propose that all teachers remove these behavior charts from their classroom immediately and come up with some whole class reward system. This way, it is not so personal and students will not be publicly shamed for their actions. For instance, if the whole class is on task, they can earn a point. Or if every student completed their work for that day, they can earn a point if you want to use a whole class point system. According to the Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development, or ASCD, they support the removal of such behavior charts and suggest that teachers spend more individual time with each of their students, getting to know their students, not talking about school, but learning about who they are, where they come from, and what environment they're in. This cultivates personal relationships between the students and the teachers. And teaching is all about making an impact on our students for the better. And that means seeing students as more than their behavior.